All right, I'm gonna transfer over in just a second. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in to Donkey Kong Country. Oh, I do not have audio from you.
Oh.
That's a little concerning.
Oh, I know what I can do for that. It's because it's going through my capture card.
You can just monitor out the capture card to desktop audio, and that'll be fine.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the wrong setting.
It happens. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna put some YouTube music on so it's not like no audio creepy.
Yep. Oh, I see. There we go. That should have fixed it. If I need to turn it up, because it looks like it's pretty low on my
You would need
mixer.
to turn it up. Yeah. Because I barely hear it. Okay, hold on. Let me just do some audio adjusting. Give me a second. Okay, that should be perfect. All right, we can hear it now. Good.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. So take it away. What is this, other than it being the 3 Donkey Kong Country games?
Well, normally when we do this combined category, it is any percent all stages of DKC1, any percent of DKC2, and any percent of DKC3. But thanks to y'all's donations, I am going to be doing everything except for one thing in Donkey Kong Country 1. All bonuses, all that fun stuff. DKC2, legendary, speedrun. I wish I was legendary, but the game itself is an incredible masterpiece, casually or going fast. And then the very underappreciated DKC3, which isn't quite as tech heavy, but has a lot of fun movement and kind of strategies for how to get through stuff fast. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Oh, well, not quite. I need to clear up my file, or a file. There we go. And I will take it away in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, sorry.
So,
sorry. Ooh. Sorry, that was a mistake on my part.
you're
there we
fine.
go.
So I was talking beforehand. This is a pretty chill time. There's if I tried to talk tech, I would be talking nonstop for 3 hours. So. The important things to know is if you press Y on an edge, you can typically get a little bit more length on your rolls. If you roll into up to 4 enemies in a row, you gain speed. And we like to combine those things to... Oh, wait, I just did any percent. Whoops.
Yeah, we're doing 101%. Yeah, I just noticed you missed the K.
You gotta get in the mindset.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
That's fine. Good thing that level's like 20 seconds, so repeating it with stuff is not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this time we're getting Ramby.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Diddy. That's, I guess, the other thing. The long-standing notion of if you're Donkey, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey is a little rough. We do need him for some specific warps that we'll use. And I know you're thinking warps in 101%. It'll make sense. I promise.
Oh, I thought the letters counted for 101%. I guess
they actually do not count as percentages
Really?
in the SNES games. In the Game Boy Advance games, they do.
Interesting. Okay, I did not know that. So it's just basically
fun little change.
Yeah. So it's basically just playing the game with all the bonuses and nothing else. Okay.
Yep. So it's always fun when I do archipelagos of these because I'm like, I don't know where the hell these are. I don't know where the Kong letters are in half these levels.
I don't know where the letters are. I don't care about the letters.
This game.
Who cares about letters when we're trying to go fast?
I don't know how to spell. I'm a VTuber.
Yeah, it's true. I also am a VTuber and I don't know how to spell. I like how Diddy Kong's like, that one. I want that one.
It was actually that one, coincidentally enough. But losing is unfortunately faster because of the animation. So you get to watch him stomp on his hat a bunch.
Also, chat, how does the audio sound a little bit now? I was in the middle of trying to adjust audio when the timer went off, so that was my fault, because somebody said that it could be just a smidge louder. So I think I increased it by 30%. So if it's still too low, please let me know. But otherwise, yeah. Is a bit quiet.
DKC 1 is a little goofy because you actually don't need to win the bonuses. There's actually really no win condition necessarily. Oh, did I miss one? Oh my god, I have never. Well, that's not true. I did one for Jiggy a while back. I have not done 101 in a marathon in a hot minute. All right, I think I'm good. I think I'm confusing a different spot. So there's this one.
If you could, on your end, raise it up a little bit, because I can't raise it any higher.
I did miss one. Where did I miss it? Yeah, once I get... I'm near my max 2. I bumped it up a good bit, though. Let me... Where was the... Oh, right here. Right. And the nice thing is, since I don't have to finish, I can just piece. Yeah, there we go. Water levels have no bonuses, so we just vibe through these like normal.
I think what I can do is I can lower you and then just boost it through desktop. Maybe that might work.
I should tweak that. There's not much going on here.
Okay, that should sound way better now. Sorry about that, chat.
But yeah, this is On Guard. He's Speedy Fish Boy. He's very helpful in all 3 games.
He go zoom, he go fast. It's a lot better now. Okay, good. Good to hear.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was just a little bit initially worried about like adding gain to the Discord capture, because what happens is it gives you gain as well, and you were already hitting yellow. So I'm like, oh. But I adjusted it so it sounds exactly like how it should sound normally.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite Kong is Diddy. This oh wait, no, that's the one right here. Promise I know what I'm doing. I just didn't bother practicing this world once I knew 101 was in, because it's supposed to be the easy one.
Yes, it is all 3 games, but with the caveat of Donkey Kong Country 1 will be doing 101%, and why is DK pogging? Oh my goodness.
Dude, I love when he just does that being fired out of the cannon. It's so goofy.
And then with the other exception is that in Donkey Kong Country 3, we will only be using Kiddy Kong Joy.
In the final world.
Oh, in the final world. Okay. What is my favorite Kong? Definitely Funky.
That is a very good choice.
Yeah. I do like Bluster Kong as well, but we don't talk about him anymore.
Ooh, the cartoon.
Yeah. I think he's funny.
God, it's been so long. I actually like watched that when it was like on
live.
TV.
Yeah.
Hi, doggy.
Yeah.
Nice. That was very clean going into that.
Yeah.
And now, unfortunately, I've only played Donkey Kong Country 1 and Donkey Kong Country Returns. I have not played the second or third game. Oh. I just know that the third game not as appreciated as much as the second or first game.
It's very underappreciated.
Yeah.
A lot of people have some issues, some valid concerns. but I think it's a pretty wonderful game in its own right. Thank God that level doesn't have a bonus. That's like the infamous minecart level.
Yes. I think the other issue with this game is that it is kind of just particularly quiet.
Yeah, it's really, I mean, there's not a lot of... It's very much a beta game in a lot of ways for this franchise, even down to doing volume.
Yeah, I think the next games afterwards are probably going to be a little bit louder. Joel, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. We are doing a charity event for St. Jude's Children's Hospital Cancer Research called SPD, or Speed Timber, where we do a lot of speed runs and challenges to raise money for children. We have a wonderful prize being given out later tonight, being raffled off to anybody who donates $50 or higher. It is a Breath of the Wild Link figure by First Four Figures, and it glows. It lights up, which is one of the coolest things. If you'd like to do a donation, do !donate or hit the donut link in the pinned message. Oh, flashing light warning.
Yeah, there's a little bit of one here.
Yeah, a little bit.
I know what you're thinking. Gamer, you didn't do the level again. But no, this is why we like the warps in this game, because both of the bonuses in this level are actually pretty backloaded. So we actually take the secret to go backwards. Yeah, I didn't time that right. We'll see if this works. Nah, that's fine. I'll just hit the stoplight next time. That's a tight timing. But both of these bonuses are actually backloaded. So we get the exit, go backwards through the level, and then just exit out once we are done. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go grab Diddy out of this level, since I goofed that up. Or that was a mistake because he's very deep in this level. And then go back. Swapping Kongs, I think, messes up the timing here. With the stoplights. Yeah, there we go. Then what I should be able to do is this. Even if I get hit, it's fine. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
There's that. I hate getting those tokens. You try to blast out as soon as you can, but if your input doesn't go off fast enough, then you risk picking up that token. And if you get 3 of those, you get sucked into a different kind of bonus stage. The bad kind of bonus stage that has a like 90-second timer. So
what was Rare thinking at the time? Probably not thinking at all.
So this is a fun little trick called a super jump. So using Donkey there to have him go, we saw when he jumped off screen instead of ran away. And that stores heightened jump when I take damage. And so I took damage and I just blasted off into the air into the warp. Normally when you take that warp, you have to go grab a tire, roll it over a gap, jump up. It's like really not worth it at all. About this guy.
It was a cool showcase.
Yeah, it's a fun little trick. We'll see a few applications of that throughout the run. Oh wait, no, we stay Donkey. Take damage. Boom. And this is all because Diddy is really or Donkey is really not the way. He is not the truth.
Man. Unfortunate.
It is truly tragic that in his own franchise, at least in the SNES games, he is the worst. So there's a thing you can do when you know you're gonna warp or when you're gonna start select out of a level. If you time it right, it's a couple of frames, not like frame perfect, but you can actually start select before you get in the bonus, and you can skip watching all of that. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is wrong. I'm doing it wrong again, gamers. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna die because I mentioned at the start, there's one thing you do not do in 101% that you would think that you might actually do. That is Neki. You do not fight an entire boss for 101% because for whatever reason, they do not count any boss besides K. Rool in the boss counter or the percentage counter. So we're going to use a fun little trick called a map warp, which if you see these corners here I'm going to pass by, if you press any of the face buttons on the pixel you get to those corners, you actually warp to somewhere else. In this case, a level in World 3 called Orangutan Gang.
And how are you supposed to know this?
You know, it's really funny. It's one of those things, like normally there's like some speedrun tricks. I'm like, how the heck did they figure this out? This is one I've actually done on accident before. Because when I'm in between stages, I like to mash buttons and I like to fidget. And so I actually like on my own, like early adulthood found that one out myself because I was just mashing buttons. Just fidgeting between levels, and we need him. That's fine. I got the midpoint, so that's not a big deal. And you'll notice we're actually in the middle of World 3. That's actually not a huge loss.
I also noticed we are going backwards. Completely.
We are going backwards. This is a really weird level in general, because normally, like with Stop and Go Station, I went backwards just out of, you know, it's not intentional. This is actually intentional. You have to use Espresso to get to this bonus. So you have to go get him and then go back to hit this one. And that's kind of reflected in where I end up. You actually end up at the end of the level. And O-Gang is a very interesting level because it has 5 bonuses, which is way more than any other level. No other level has more than 3. And 3 of the bonuses are just those weird little, like, just there's a tire in the air, and if you jump on it and land on the dirt patch, you get like bananas.
Banana.
I'm not really sure why. But yeah, we actually have to beat World 3 and go back and do the first level since we are stuck in the middle of it. It's one of, like, technically, like, mechanically, 101 is a fine run. It's an interesting little run. But I find the weird, like, backtracking and kind of, even, like, through worlds and through levels, I find it really fascinating. It's such a unorthodox way of going through levels and going through a game. This is another water level, so there's really not a whole lot going on.
Not a lot going on. There's no bonuses, so.
There's no bonuses. You play it just like any % all stages.
All I know.
Strange fact about. Okay,
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say that the strange fact about this fight is that if you pick up the left barrel, it's actually a frame slower than picking up the right barrel. I'm not entirely sure why the game works like that, but that's how it be. There you go.
Finally, banana.
Big banana. Then we just pop right back into World 3 to do the other levels.
Yeah, what I was going to say was that the only problem I had with this game was the ice section. There was a lot of really mean barrel launches towards the end where most of them were just take a leap of faith, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
If you've ever seen the speedrun of this, or if you've never seen the speedrun of this, I'm gonna blow your mind with that level in particular. This is another one of those ones we took care of the back half. We're gonna go back and do the front half because the first bonuses are pretty early in the level. I hate this trick. All right, that should be it. Yeah, there we go.
I can hear Diddy Kong going, "Oh, dang it!"
He's so mad.
He's very angry because normally I think Donkey Kong is just disappointed.
He's very disappointed.
Yeah, it's like a very pensive.
Oh, I didn't do it.
Oh, wow.
Yep, if you are high enough in the air and you land close to the wall, it'll just break open bonus walls like that. Again, we have a warp. The bonuses are both pretty early in this level. One is actually right behind the start. So again, it's just faster to actually beat the level, come back, do the bonuses, and leave.
Every time I look at this level, I swear it was based off of the Ewoks from Star Wars.
I know, right?
It's
it really
too much of a
gives that
coincidence.
vibe.
Wow, that was incredible. That was very fast.
I love how fast you can start moving once you get through the enemies.
Poor camera can't even keep up.
Oh, well, I'm a little surprised I did not beef it there. I missed my pause again, but that's okay. This is easy. All right. So I showed off the super jump earlier. We're about to do it again, only this time a little more. You'll be able to tell what's going on. You can tell there's a trick going on this time. So we're gonna take damage. Diddy's gonna climb off the wall. We're gonna get him right back. We're gonna run into this guy. Donkey's gonna leave us, and we're gonna go high in the air. And we're just gonna keep going. I'm still climbing up in the air right now as we speak.
Impressive.
Even if you can't see it. I have just let go of the B button. We're gonna just keep hanging out here. And if I did this right, I should land on some birds that are right above the first bonus barrel of this level. Yep, we're still falling. Still falling. Should come out now about right now. Oh my god, that was rough.
Oh,
but we did it.
wow. Okay, unfortunately, I don't see Diddy Kong pointing a finger anymore. I see him doing the middle finger. And I can't
that's really what it
unsee
feels like.
I can't unsee it now. He's like, check this out. Look what I'm doing. Oh, no, Diddy Kong.
There we go. Breaking the wall again. There you go. Now our final level of World 4, even though it's normally the fourth one, or World 3, excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
I know, it's so good. You just go sailing once you start rolling into enemies. It's a little faster to use Espresso 101% since you just get them anyways. Normally you do not play with him just because the bonus is so slow. Well, time-wise it's slow. You move very fast.
Ow.
Ow.
And somehow we still have Diddy Kong anyways, even though he got hurt.
Yeah, the laws of bonus world do not make sense a lot.
Okay. So what got you into wanting to run the trilogy for Donkey Kong Country?
So I mean, these were my favorite games growing up. And so I forget which one I actually started with. Back back in the old days, I was more known for 3. I've done 3 a few times at GDQ. But I, really enjoyed playing. I think 1 and 3 were the first ones I did. And then I was like, 2's only like 40, 50 minutes if I get good at it. Why not just do the whole thing in like 3 hours? That sounds really cool. And so I just I had the other 2 under my belt, and I was like, let's just go for all 3. Why not? Fun little tidbit about those. You want to be fired out at an angle. If you get fired straight down for whatever reason, it seems to take longer for it to load out of the bonus. Unclear why, just a little quirk of the game. All right, so we're about at that barrel section you were talking about.
Yes.
Did you know under the 3rd barrel, there's a secret?
I'm upset. I now understand why 2 of my chatters were saying just fall down at the beginning of that section.
Just fall down. And then you'll see there's no exclamation point. I got to go back. There's one at the start that we try and just skip because it's a lengthy bonus, like as a startup. Nope. I struggle with these, so
I'm gonna be real. I thought the game crashed.
Nah, I didn't get it. But yeah, it's one of these where you just sit and wait. So if you can skip it, it's great. If not, then feels bad, man.
The only other memory I have of this game was I was watching Vinny Vinesauce do some corruptions, and there was a corruption of this game where the main character, which is Donkey Kong, got replaced with Funky Kong's jet engine plane, and it started shooting coconuts, so it turned into a shmup.
Oh, that's cute.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, you can fly up, down, left, right. You can press B to shoot, which did actually hit enemies. It was like a completely different game at that point. It was not Donkey Kong Country anymore.
I would love to see. I have to look that up. I have not seen that before.
The other one that I've seen is a corruption where Diddy Kong is turned into a purple version of Donkey Kong, and the corruption is called Donkey Kong Country's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh.
Because the purple Kong is invincible and also rapidly punches.
Oh. Interesting.
It is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's it. Oh, no way! I got the sound and everything and it didn't count it? Oh, that's upsetting.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that must have been off by like a frame. I don't know if I've ever gotten the sound and not gotten it counted. Oh, well.
So how can you tell if there's a bonus still on a stage or not?
So every stage, once you've cleared out all the bonuses, should have an exclamation point next to it.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you what I mean after this stage.
I probably am just not looking at the right area of where the exclamation part would be.
That was another any-all mistake. This is where I'm supposed to get on guard or Espresso 101.
Someone in chat just said I've forgotten how much I hated this game as a kid. Oh, what? No.
This is the best game. Well, no, that's not true. I love T the most, but this is a fun game. It's tough. Like, this world in particular is really mean because they put both the save point and Funky 4+ levels in.
That's messed up.
So if you don't know that it's coming, that's why if anybody is casually playing this on stream, like normally I'm a pretty big, like, I don't want to spoil things for you, but like go back into World 3 and save before you go, please. For your own benefit. So there's an exclamation point on that level, whereas this one right now, since it doesn't have all the bonuses, is just plain.
Oh, on the name title. Okay, I understand.
On the name title, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for an exclamation part next to the icon of Diddy Kong, and I was like, wait, where is it?
Because the other games do it more that way.
Yes.
This is 2 minutes of
Swimming.
Beautiful music, but nothing else. If there's anything you want to promo or plug or...
Well, I mean, like, we are doing
time.
a charity event for St. Jude's Children's Hospital Cancer Research. If you'd like to donate, consider donating by doing !donate in the chat. If you donate $50 or higher, you'll be entered into the raffle tonight, which is a Breath of the Wild Link figure by First Four Figures. It has lights in it, and it glows up. It's very, very pretty. But also, big shout outs to David Wise for making this beautiful soundtrack for this game.
It's incredible.
Oh, yes. He came back for Donkey Kong Bonanza, surprisingly. He did a couple of tracks.
Was he in the credits for it?
He was, yes.
I know there was a big deal over Grant Kirkhope not being
Grant
in the credits,
Kirkhope,
even
once
though they
again,
used the
was
DK
not
rap.
in the credits. Yes, that was a bummer. It was
That poor
credited as Donkey Kong 64 DK rap theme without the lyrics, which was really weird. And then it was just said Donkey Kong 64. It was very upsetting. It was the same thing that they did for the Mario movie. He made a very big stink about it on social media. So it's very unfortunate.
I definitely, like, I understand that, though, because, like, it was so memed on at the time of release. Like, I remember that being such a huge, the rap being a huge meme that, like, people made fun of, and now it's, like, this, like, actual cultural...
Iconic. Yeah, it's a very iconic song. Yeah. I mean, I think it's the same reason why Donkey Kong 64 is not on NSO as well, because, one, the game has to change its age rating because of the line "one hell of a guy." It's very weird. I don't really know what's wrong with it.
So that might be part of it, but I know part of it is that game emulates like dog water.
It does.
The fact that it's on the Wii U eShop is surprising.
Yeah. Fun fact that they had to... So the N64 emulator specifically on Wii was made in ASM. It was remade from the ground up, and it wasn't really good. And when they transferred over to the Wii U, the people who made the emulator for the Wii did not leave any notes or any sort of information to help with the transfer for the Wii U. So they had to remake the emulator again.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It's not great. Also, shout outs to Squawks. Thanks for holding the light, bud.
Squawks is not my friend.
I figured as much.
The thing about Squawks in this game,
oh my god,
I love Squawks, is he lags the hell out of this level. And it is not like consistent. Like, I don't know, like at a certain point it may just spike. No, it could be wherever he feels like it.
Mm-hmm. Also, another flashing lights warning. Yeah.
Oh, this one's backwards. I was like, I know it's the Croc one, but I for whatever reason, I guess it's because you enter from the left that they have you start on the left. Like, that makes sense, but it's unlike every other one of its kind. Some tech here called tire rolls. If you roll on the edge of the tire while it's kind of in its depressed state, you can roll off of it instead of bounce.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, throughout this game, there will be times we do what's called an extended roll. That, what you just saw, was one of them. where if you actually unpress and like repress Y at certain points when you're like going through a string of things, it will extend how long that roll will go. So it's really nice for situation. All right, see you, buddy. That was not what you were supposed to do. It'll extend your roll in those circumstances.
Apparently, Chris Sunderland and George Adrius is also not getting credited for Donkey Kong 64. That's very unfortunate.
That hit was not intentional, but it doesn't really change anything. Just gotta not get hit again. So this guy, he increases his count of big jumps every time. You can't hit him while he's doing his big jumps. So just one hit, one bounce, then 2, then 3, then 4. Very, very simple boss. All right, Oil Drum Alley. So this level is infamous. I've never actually done this with Donkey. Does that work? Oh, it does. Hooray! This is kind of where the 1% in 101 comes from, because this level has a very nasty little secret that we're about to find out about. So this bonus, you technically have to win, but in a very certain way. You need all the single bananas. I was being a little safe there. To get this barrel, you cannot walk into the wall. You have to jump into the wall to unlock a second bonus within the bonus. If you walk straight into
peculiar.
Yeah. If you try to walk into that wall with the barrel, it'll trigger the victory animation for that bonus. So you have to specifically pick it up and jump into the wall. I have no idea.
It sounds like a bug. All right. Well, time to promote Sega Genesis, because Sega Genesis does what Nintendo doesn't.
Nintendo doesn't.
Not having bugs.
Genesis masterpiece. Play the Genesis equivalent Vector Man.
Oh yeah, I love Vector Man.
Play that a little slow. I could have done some cool tire rolls if I was Diddy, but if you're Donkey, you're dead.
Chat says, no, I think the devs were just cruel.
Nope.
Probably.
It's very possible. There's another pretty awful bonus in the final world. Oh
no,
that's
you
the
killed
second
Lanky
link.
Kong.
I know, right? This is why those guys are why I say that Lanky is truly a villain, because he comes from that line. They're even called Manky Kong. They're called Manky Kong. It rhymes with lanky. All right, so we have to go back to that level because it's an auto scroller. So we switched up. That's right. He was raised by nice Kongs. But yeah, this is an auto scroller, so taking the warp and then just start selecting out later is clearly faster. Unfortunately, because I'm Donkey, I can't really do... There's a trick called a jump roll that I'm going to try in later levels. You can also do it here, but since I goofed and I ended up with Donkey in front, I am not set up to do it because I needed Diddy. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I should just... No, never mind. I was thinking how I could just take a hit and get Donkey or Diddy in front and then grab that barrel, but I had that thought as the barrel was going by, which doesn't really help me. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this hit so I can try and do something cool. Ooh. Yeah, there it is.
Hey. Do 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 do. And that's all you're gonna hear. The first
That's
few
like
notes.
all you'll hear of any of these stages.
There is something that is unfortunate about Donkey Kong Country Returns. The 3DS version and the remastered version on Switch, if you play it with 2-player, in the original version, if you were to jump on an enemy, there is a small delay where the second player can also jump on the enemy and get a bounce. But every re-release afterwards, if you bounce on the enemy first and then the second player tries to, the enemy is no longer there and doesn't have the delayed hitbox, so they'll just fall right through and die instantly. It is basically broken. It is like actually unplayable.
Tragic.
Yeah. So the only like legitimate way you can play 2-player for Donkey Kong Country Returns is on the Wii with motion controls, which not great.
That's such a weird oversight to leave in.
They did it in the 3DS version. People pointed it out, and then the remaster, which was made by completely different devs, I'm going to assume thought it was intended, and they just left it in, and they have not patched it. No. It's a very big bummer.
I did a little camera manip to sneak under that elevator there. We had to go back for one bonus. Quite literally at the very start. Poison Pond, everybody's favorite.
No. No.
Wait,
whoever said that?
That is wrong. Nobody's ever said that.
No.
I like it for speedrunning just because it's like there's actually something kind of going on. But yeah, it's a gross level.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. I mean, it could be worse. It could be I remember in Donkey Kong Country 3, there is a poison place where you need is it air, or do you need to get out of it to reset?
That's poisonous. That's you're thinking of the one where they reverse your left and right controls.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, left and right controls, not yeah.
So my goal there was to use Guard's lunge to iframe through that tire. I was a little early because I got partway through it, but nothing major, just typical time loss. Just hover on the top here, and those fish don't do anything to you.
See, we need to come up with a new category for this game called Donkey Kong Country 201%, where you get all the collectibles, all the words, all the little golden statues, all the bananas.
I'm certain somebody has done
just
something
make
like
someone
that
really
before.
miserable. Yeah, like, why not?
Yeah. If there's a cursed ID out there, that's
unfortunate.
I had to grab. I wasn't supposed to bounce off of him. I hit his butt, and that stopped me from grabbing the rope above, which takes me to the first bonus.
Sounds like a terrible run to verify. Well, yeah, because you would be required to actually watch it. Yes.
There we go. That's what was supposed to happen. Bonus. So this one's just off screen. That's great. Oh, jeez, get out of here. Oh, it's because I'm Donkey. I can't slide through there. So here's a fun trick. La 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 la.
And this occurs why?
Cause I get hit. I really have no idea why that. I used to think it's because of because in NEL you do it a little bit differently. Mm-hmm. So I used to think it had to do with how you like entered the minecart, which I guess is still possibly true. But in 101 you just enter the minecart and you just get hit. There's no like specific setup to it. So I actually don't have a full understanding of how that works, but it's pretty fun.
Diddy Kong decides to be Jesus for a second.
I like that, like the indication that it's not supposed to work is that like the game sees a platform and it's like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Why are you rolling there? That's not ground. All right, now
I hate
Poison
that,
Pond wasn't fun
that
enough.
victory theme cut off like too early.
So that is actually my doing.
Oh, really?
Yep. If you press A and B during that victory animation or the victory theme, it cuts it short. It's a time saver at every single level. Safety midpoint, because this level is mean. Right on cue. Right on cue. Oh yeah, Cappy doing the laundry. If you ever listen to like the main beat of this, it sounds like the words Cappy doing the laundry.
Now we just need an animation of a cat doing laundry with this music in the background.
Oh, there's the 7TV emote for it. Oh, again? Really? Oh boy. Sorry, Cause, I cut you right off when it was about to happen.
Oh no. Cappy doing the laundry.
Just for you, Cause, I'll wait 2 seconds. Oh, no, it's still not coming. Hold on. Here it is.
Takes a bit to build up.
Cappy doing the laundry. I need that barrel. I cannot lose that barrel. Got the barrel. There is no other barrel to open that bonus besides that one.
Really?
Yep. All right. Another excellent and rare 90s boss design, Boss Dum Drum.
I don't remember this boss. I'm gonna be real.
I don't blame you. There's really
it's not memorable at all.
Yep. That was the boss.
Gameplay.
Gameplay. There is some of that going on.
True.
All right. Final world. We're going to try and hit a frame perfect trick or two along the way.
Oh, lovely. I love frame perfect tricks.
Casual 1/60th of a second to hit the button, you know.
Right.
This is a glorious auto scroller. It's like 2 minutes long. It's great. So not hitting it is like literally just you sitting in your shame. Just like, wow, this is cool. There's a version of it you do right over here, but it's got a tight setup. This one's a little nicer. Oh my god, I actually hit it!
Whoa!
This is called a jump roll, everybody. This is done by hitting Y on the exact frame that you bounce off an enemy.
That is impressive.
All that little wiggling I did also there is not for fun. It is because you actually lose pixels of height over time. And if I did not do it, I would hit these bees. The bees are the only thing that really obstruct you from doing this.
Wow. Impressive.
I have to tell you, I hit that one time in practice today and I was like, well, this sucks. So naturally, this is when I actually get it. And then I did not get the bonus here. Also off screen, by the way.
Yeah, this game is just really mean.
I did this had to be 5+ years ago now. I did a race of this with some of my friends, they had a race as like an incentive, and I like joined them because I play these games all the time. And the struggle of finding that one bonus, I think, took them literal hours.
Oh.
I hate this stupid rhino. Yep. That's fine. We don't need you where we're going. Well, I might have needed you where I'm going. We'll see how that goes. So I have to be careful. One of these has, yeah. Normally I just like Ramby jump over these. So. Could I at least have Diddy? Thanks. Alright, here we go. I have no idea how people figured that bonus out. That was like the Nintendo Power Hotline like bonus of the game. Alright.
Oh, I think they were referring to the roll jump.
Oh, the jump roll?
Yeah, the jump roll.
That one I could honestly believe I have no idea, to be honest with you. Like, I want to say maybe somebody found it by accident, but I really do not know how you just happen to time
like most glitches are found, yeah.
All right, so the next level has a trick called the super free roll. And it's called that because it's a quote-unquote guaranteed version of a different trick called a super jump roll. I'm gonna kind of let it speak for itself as long as I don't screw it up. So we stored the super jump. We get grabbed onto this rope. Oh, I ran out. I goofed. So you can see what it was trying to do there. I was cartwheeling in the air at a high speed. And had I timed it a little bit better, I would have just kept flying up in the air, kind of like that super jump earlier. Mm-hmm. And I would have been able to time it to where I just kind of fell into the bonus. But I didn't quite clear the ledge, so we got ended a little early there. All right, this is my least favorite bonus to try and access because you have to take this TNT barrel, hop over all this crap. There we go. Without blowing it up, because it'll blow up on contact.
I risked my life for this. Why? He's so angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I guess we're not getting Donkey Kong anymore.
I wouldn't have been upset if I got him, but we don't need him where we're going. We're just vibing.
Oh, good. It's like we're playing Donkey Kong Country 2 already.
I know.
Just a reminder that we are doing a charity event for St. Jude's Children's Hospital Cancer Research. If you'd like to donate, do ! Donate. We have a wonderful prize being raffled off for anyone who donates $50 or higher. It is a Breath of the Wild Link figure that glows up when you turn on the lights for it. It's very, very pretty. It was made by First Four Figures. We have 2 more Zelda runs after this as well. Zelda 2... 100% all keys, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom all dungeons.
Well, that's Ice Blue, right?
Yes,
love
Ice Blue.
Love those Zelda 2 runs. Oh, what the heck?
Well,
Why
that was
did I land on
unfortunate.
that? So, I theoretically know what happened there. It was kind of weird. When you go out of those bonuses, if you're holding a direction, it will impact how you leave the bonus. So I think I might have been holding the wrong button and did not let go early enough.
It happens.
But that's fine. It's no biggie.
I assume this is being played on real hardware, so that's probably why you would have that kind of slip. The Super Nintendo controller is approaching, I think, 40 now.
Don't say that because it came out when I was born.
Oh, I'm sorry.
35.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I was telling my Discord earlier today, I don't know if you're familiar with the Cartoon Network channel or offshoot Boomerang, which played a lot of old shows like Tom and Jerry and all that. I was in a Baskin Robbins with my kids today, and dang it, I hit that one. They had Boomerang on, which I did not realize was still around, but they started playing cartoons from when I was born and my childhood, and I go, stop. Just stop.
Stop. No, don't do that. Yeah,
so there was another jump roll there.
Uh-huh.
That we unfortunately did not get, but again, frame perfect, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, getting one in this is already crazy enough. Getting two would be.
I'm always thrilled when I get to show off at least one because it's just cool.
Yeah,
it is a cool trick.
For context, for shows that I watched when I was a kid, I think Ed, Edd and Eddie, Kid's Name Code Next Door, or something like that. Foster's Home.
Bad news. That was on Boomerang too. I saw Codename Kids Next Door in the preview.
Oh no. There was a couple of other shows that I saw like hanging out with friends because I wasn't allowed to watch cartoons at my house. Oh my gosh. For context, my family were incredibly Catholic.
That tracks.
Yeah. Though I think the weird thing is I wasn't allowed to collect Pokemon cards, but I was allowed to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which makes no sense.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
So, do you want to know what their reasoning was? Reasoning.
Yeah, I would actually love that.
Their reasoning was, oh, you're using demons to kill other demons. That's okay.
Yes.
It was very weird. But playing Pokemon was absolutely not allowed.
That sounds a lot like visiting over at I had some very Catholic grandparents, so that was the experience going to their house.
Oh, I was raised by my grandparents, so yeah.
Yep.
The worst part.
I understand.
The worst part was I could tell you how bad they were. They thought that colored TV was evil.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what though?
Yeah.
You know what though? I actually watched a video on this the other day of like all the countries introducing color TV for the first time. And if they saw that, I would believe it because they literally went from black and white to like they literally pressed a button and it turned to color.
Yeah, it turned to color.
See how some people that did not know technology were like, "Oh my god, this is witchcraft."
Yeah, that's what they said. That they said it was witchcraft. Yeah. Eventually, they did get a colored TV, and it was a HD flat screen, and they were like,
"Yep,
this feels wrong," because they were so used to a giant theater TV, which was like very massive, big box TV with a Tesla coil on it. So one of those things where if you touch that, even with it's unplugged, you will die. It has a very massive discharge of electrons.
Oh my god, did I do it?
I think I won.
Oh my gosh.
I did it, guys.
I think I won. The credits.
Coding.
The coding.
The characters. The coloring. The concept. The commander. Oh wow, the end? They did this in Bonanza and it blew my mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite thing when going to GDQs is having friends who had never played this before and like getting to do this in person, watching them play this and just get totally psyched out by the fake ending.
I love how they spelled like all of the things with C's with K's. And it makes me laugh because I can imagine him pronouncing everything wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's DKC1.
Well done, Donkey, my boy. Who would have?
Sorry, Cranky. We don't have time when we're going.
Yeah, we gotta do the quick ol' stop and swap cartridge thing.
Now
I have
we need to play the how many times does it take my SNES to? Maybe only 2. I hear
thank
it.
God.
There it is.
There it is. I have a friend who has a split for swapping Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask. They have their copy of Majora's Mask downstairs, like somewhere in a different room. And they have a split where it's just go run for the cartridge.
Run downstairs.
Yeah, they run
Awesome.
they PB every time. It's really funny.
Amazing. All right,
but they
so some quick DKC2. Oh, go ahead. Finish your story.
but they said that they're might remove that split one day because they are worried about falling down and hurting themselves someday because they are actually bucking it. Like they are
Absolutely
moving
valid.
fast.
All right. You ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah, sure.
Like 20 seconds into this game. All right. So we're going to go through this level. Except I've changed my mind and I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to throw him off the edge. And the level's done.
What happened?
So what I've done there is called a wrong warp. Very, very typical term. But what I've done there is I've clashed 2 objects together to create an invisible object in Diddy's hand. And when the game does not know what's in your hand, it actually starts cycling through IDs of things in the game. Oh, nice. And so that's why I did some kind of weird motions where I like ran, I jumped, I turned back, because by the time that I got settled, it was on a barrel and it shot me out of that barrel where there's not supposed to be one. And so it just kicks me out of the level and it's like, just get out. Just get out.
Yeah, it sounds like
guy,
stale
please.
reference manipulation. Yeah.
And it's the reason we run this game on 1.1, because if you do that on 1.0, it just hard locks the game.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I've always just headcanoned that they could not figure out why it was doing that. So instead, if that happened, it would just kick you out of the level. Be like, okay, just get out.
Reminder, this game came a year right after Donkey Kong Country, and it looks impressive.
Correct. It looks so good.
Yeah, it looks
This is
really
Crow.
good.
These eggs have a 50-50% chance of being real or fake. We were at like 2 fakes there. 3, 4 fakes. All right. Stupid. But yeah, with any percent, since the goal is just to beat the game as fast as possible, we do the level warps in the first 2 worlds. Every level in the first 2 worlds has a warp to the end. This time we're doing a wrong warp though. That was a clash. You can see the invisible object in my hands. I threw it before I climbed, and now I'm out.
Impressive.
This is a team throw double jump. We team up, throw. As Dixie's coming back, we jump. And that's just a shortcut into the warp barrel for this level instead of going up and around.
Wow.
This game is tech heavy. It is a
Yeah, I
it
can
is a
see
work
that
of art.
now.
There's some newer stuff, well, new to me since I stopped like running this seriously a few years ago, that just blow my mind. There's like one new wrong warp that they're still somehow finding after all these years.
Fire Toke, no, this will be just normal 80% for the next 2 games. So this game and the next game will only be 80%. Sorry.
Yeah, there's an incentive for 101 because it's not that much longer. For comparison, my PB in any percent is like mid 41, and 102% like world record is an hour 25. Like the length gets exponentially
Pretty
longer with
significant,
the other
yeah.
games.
Maybe for next year. but for right now, no. If I recall correctly, Supreme was added in very, very last minute. So I was very surprised to get this run included in. In fact, a lot of people were very last minute because originally with the way that the scheduling was, because I was trying to schedule this during my subathon in the summer, and it stressed me out a little bit. So we were actually unsure if this event was even gonna run. But I'm thankful that everybody came together and we figured something out, and things went a lot more smoothly. So what is this boss here?
This is Cleaver. He's a sword, and you're like, no, he's the hand holding the sword. No, he's the sword.
A sentient sword.
I don't really understand it.
Do you think it's Cortez from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door?
Ooh, that would be fun. Yeah, that's a good headcanon. All right, I'm gonna try and do something a little fun for the viewers at home here. See if I can time this right. There he is, Flying Diddy!
Yippee!
Yippee! If you jump into him like right when he's coming to the ground, it just sticks Diddy in that phase. I always find that really cute. All right. If you're wondering why I swapped to Diddy there and not like at the end, because Diddy's little victory thing at the end of level or at the end of worlds is longer than Dixie's. So it's easier for me it's better for me to just swap. Yeah, Dixie plays her little guitar solo. Diddy actually like beatboxes and like gets a boombox out. I don't know.
What are the numbers on the barrels for?
If you wait too long, you'll get shot out if those decrease all the way.
Oh, interesting.
Right, so little funky movement here. We're gonna throw Dixie into this barrel because much like DKC1, this game has a super jump. It's just set up a little bit differently. So I do that, and now Dixie's just way up in the air, and it lets me skip going over that really long barrel that kind of slowly goes back and forth.
You barely just made that. Yeah.
I know, right? All right, here's your big flashing light warning of the run. I have a little bit of control over this, but I'm obviously going to prioritize, not dying over not turning.
All right, chat, close your eyes.
So this is Glimmer, kind of like Squawks in the first game. Whenever I turn, there is kind of a big flash of light in your face. And so you try and minimize that, but like that can be a little tough if you get yourself into tight spaces. So hopefully I don't have to do a lot of quick turning, and then I'll be fine.
It's okay, just, blink when the light happens, and then it hurts
exactly
only a little less. On the Wii U version of these games, or I think the Wii version, I don't remember, because I know they're on there too. The light effect is like, it's got like this weird, like, dithering effect. Similar to like the one that's on the Super Nintendo Mini, and it just doesn't flash at all. Yeah, it's very weird. That's never happened before. That spike going like for miles across the screen, I have never had that happen before. I actually had no idea what to do there. All right, so you learned something new.
You do. I explained wrong warps a little bit ago, and here's one that just throws out all of those preconceived notions of how this trick works. Hi, doggy. That was not right. There we go. Because we don't do any of that for this setup. I actually do not understand why this works the way it does. So we're gonna wait for this guy to get to the peak. We're gonna lose our girlfriend and go into that barrel, and the level's done.
Hi, Anna Kiki. We are now a snake.
One little. There's some kind of quirk to the Cutlass enemies that makes that work, because we'll see something kind of similar later in the run. This is Snake. His name is Radley. He has a terrible hitbox, as demonstrated by that right there.
I see where Donkey Kong Bonanza got this that ability, the snake ability from now.
Yeah, all of the animals except for the zebra, which I guess is featured in like Returns, are from the trilogy. Well, the monkeys obviously, just because.
Yeah, gorilla.
The other animals are related to animal buddies from the
zebra is
other
rhombus,
games.
actually, apparently.
Huh? That's new to me.
Yeah. I guess I can see it.
I've said that on stream before, and you've never corrected me. What the heck? Oh, I was supposed to swap. Okay. So we're gonna do a swap here. Jump out of the water. That sets up a super jump because I swapped while one Kong was in water and one wasn't. We're gonna go zoom.
Hi, doggy.
We're gonna pray we hit this wrong warp, because if I don't, then I have to play the whole level. That should be good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So normally, if you fail a wrong warp, you can either retry it right away, or die and retry it. But that one, if you fail it and you land in the bonus, the bonus spits you out on top of the midpoint barrel, so you just had to suck it up.
Shout out to that one YouTube video that comes in your algorithm every once in a while.
It's your childhood if you were born in the 90s, the early 90s.
I was born in late 90s, and this is definitely not my childhood. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's my running gag, because it's like, if you ask most people what their favorite Donkey Kong song is, at least for a long time, this was
It's
just
probably
the answer.
this one.
This was everybody's answer. All right, we're gonna try another trick here called Vine Clip. It's gonna use that Team Throw super jump I used a little earlier. Oh, I bounced my head. So if I had gotten it right, I would have been able to clip through that vine right there. Instead, I'm gonna try not to do the Maze of Shame. We're gonna just damage boost and skip the maze entirely, which is still cool on its own, just not as cool as clipping through a vine. You know?
This is my childhood in the mid-2000s on Game Boy Advance.
That's fair. Did DKC2 GBA use the original soundtrack? I know DKC3 was a little infamous for its GBA version using a different soundtrack. I have not played the GBA since launch. So we're gonna the cool little time saver here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is if you stand in a certain spot, it's kind of like manipulating the camera to where he'll spawn with his back to you. And my counting is counting Dixie's breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that lets me know roughly when to move. Yeah, it's very convenient. All but like the fourth hit line up pretty well with it. 1, 2. And now he's gonna mix it up. He realized those first 3 attacks were not doing the trick, so now he's gonna try something a little different, yet still ineffective. 1, 2, move. That one has a little bit of a lag. Counting to 2 doesn't quite work with the breaths. Yeah, another exciting boss. 2. One. There you go. DK or Diddy's tweaking a little bit. What's going on there, buddy? Are you okay?
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you ready for some more speed tech that you haven't seen yet? We got something really fun coming up. It's one of my favorite tricks in the entire run coming up here around the midpoint. Also, moving on the honey is impossible. We'll see if I get stuck on my corner up here, my favorite corner. Okay, good. All right, gonna take an intentional damage boost because we just get her right back. It gets Diddy in front, which is what I want. This is Squitter. Some call him Shoes because he likes to wear shoes. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm actually gonna try and hit the bees, weirdly enough. I'm gonna set up my web right here on this hook. It dismounts me automatically. I team up and I go off to the races. That exciting tech is called Scrolly Scroll because it locks the camera and starts scrolling you on its own. And you just kind of go noom through the level. It's great. Oh, when I do things like that, normally that should not work, but if my backup Kong is flagged as being in an aerial state, when I swap, it comes out of the aerial state and the game thinks I've hit the ground, so it hits the target for me. Normally, if you swap on a target like that, nothing happens. And that's just super convenient because if you need a different Kong in front, then there they go. You don't have to watch the swapping animation.
Yes, Lirosol, make sure you take notes. There will be a test next week on Friday. You have to pass. It's 50% of your grade. Take notes for the speed run.
Also, what is Scrolly Scroll?
Also, K-Rulefied, welcome on in over on YouTube. Yeah, so for a reminder, because of how SPD runs, all of the runs are recorded and streamed over on the YouTube side as well, and they will be put into a playlist at some point for everybody to watch back to back.
Point.
So is the roller coaster meant to be a skull?
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Crazy Kremland. K-Rool can't figure out why nobody wants to visit the theme park, but I believe in him. One day, he will get the right audience.
See, I like how K-Rool, like in these games, were like supposed to be like goofy, joking kind of thing, and then I play Bonanza, and K-Rool is just a psychopath now. Like an actual, just like lost his mind, gone crazy, wants to ensure the entire world is destroyed.
Another wrong warp coming up here. Okay, we should be good. If I mess this one up, it has a very funny side effect, but we got it. Yeah, if I mess it up, it actually, the invisible object is Squawks' box, so you literally just send Squawks yeeting through the air if you do not get that right. I actually, on that Bonanza thought, I saw a meme that was like, the villain, like the Nintendo villains over the year, like Bowser's like, I kidnapped the princess.
Bowser's like, I kidnapped princesses. I think
DDD's like,
my friend
DDD's was, and like,
my enemy is not my friend of me or something.
Yeah, K-Rules was like, I hate those Kongs and I want to steal their bananas, and then like K-Rule now is, I hate those Kongs and I want to steal those bananas,
but also destroy the world.
Being locked underground for God knows how long, just does things to your mind,
Natsu also says it's kind of like that one meme I saw where Bowser is a dad, DDD is actually a good ruler, and K-Rule is just still K-Rule. Or cruel.
Yeah, I'm perfect as I am.
This is very fast. Oh my goodness.
Yep. actually kind of fun auto scroller.
Sorry, Cranky Kong, we don't have time for you today.
So, fun fact about 102% is that visiting your family is actually in the percentage counter. You have to visit every Kong one time. And that is where we visit Cranky Kong, because it's the first time he's actually not off the path.
Oh, wow.
Grab a little safety. Lot of birds.
Isn't there like a room where you like see Link and Mario and like another character that's like the Nintendo's Heroes or something? And then there's like
warp. I'll answer that in a second. Easy. Yeah, so at the end of the game, Cranky does like this overview and of how many DK coins you collected, and like the podium, if you're not on the podium, it's Mario, Link, and Yoshi.
Yeah.
And then you kick off Yoshi if you are on the podium. All right.
And you also do remember that there was a trash can, and outside the trash can is Sonic's shoes.
Sonic's shoes and Earthworm Jim's blaster.
And Earthworm Jim's blaster, yeah.
The no hopers.
Good old Sega propaganda in the Nintendo games.
So this is our required Rambi level. It's pretty straightforward if you just know how to charge. Tell you what though, that giant bee scared the daylights out of me as a kid. Alright, we're gonna try to do a Rambi jump here. There we go. That just lets us skip that little blaster barrel. Small little time save. This is King Zing Sting. There's not much to him. Basically, the big thing is when you start shooting needles, I just try to manipulate the needles by going to certain positions. Here, here, here. And now I'm ready to just immediately shoot him in the butt again. Same deal. Here, here. Oop. Ran it. Flew a little too close to the sun there, but it's fine.
It's fine. We'll be all right.
Yeah. No damage. Well, damage, but no. Doesn't mess up the fight, really. Now he's just a little guy.
Oh, baby.
And now he's dead.
It's going very well, Torin.
I'm gonna say the 101 was a little messy because it's not my main, but this has actually been stellar. I don't really have any complaints so far about this. Do a quick grab here, take a damage boost.
Funny enough, you said that like that one song was everyone else's favorite. This one's actually mine. I like this song a lot.
This is the entire soundtrack is a banger. Like you could tell me any song. Oh, that's right. That's right on. Got the safety.
A reminder that we are doing a charity event for St. Jude's Children's Hospital Cancer Research. If you'd like to donate, do !donate. Our giveaway raffle item tonight is a Breath of the Wild first 4 figures Zelda figure that has the light feature where it turns on and it lights up. You will have to donate $50 or higher to enter into that raffle tonight. We have 2 other additional Zelda runs later. Zelda 2 Adventure of Link 100% all keys ran by Ice Blue, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom All Dungeons ran by Dynotech SR.
I had not seen Tears of the Kingdom like any percent before until watching the end of that run. And that blew my mind. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, that run was very, very, very cool. Your mind's about to get blown even more.
Oh no! When you have to like doing all of the stuff, oh, I absolutely believe that. Hey, look, another auto scroller. It's great.
Yeah, it's lovely.
This is what one of the things I always see people complain about with DKC3, like when I see complaints in my chat is like there's too many auto scrollers. I'm 90% sure that this game has the same number of auto scrollers. They're just spaced out better.
Yeah, they're paced better.
And like DKC2 has Castle Crush, which is unironically like a 5+ minute level. Just a 5-minute auto scroller.
We have a $50 donation from McGina that says, "Good luck, Supreme. Love the trilogy, especially seeing you flying through the games. And good luck to all the other runners today."
Thank you so much.
Thank you for donating to charity. Thank you so much. Why are their eyes so big? The little claptraps.
No, I've never really thought about that, but
yeah, their
yes.
eyes are massive compared to the first one. Also, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub too. Oh my goodness, the double dip.
Go. Everybody, remember, not only should you donate, but it is September. You can get 25 to 30% off any new subscription for the entire month of September.
Thank you.
Give it to your favorite dog VTuber now. So I did that throw to set up Dixie being in an aerial state. It's a fun little thing that lets me do a fun little goal swap. It's fun doing the end of that level with Diddy because you're kind of supposed to expect to do it with Dixie with how much there is going on there. But it's more fun to do it with Diddy. This is Parachute Panic. I'm gonna try and impress y'all without doing any glitches. Normally you're supposed to take that purple parrot. But for the most part, there's one section I'm gonna use them just as a safety, but for the most part, we just kind of say, forget you, brother. I'm gonna use him here just to be safe. So this is not normally the safety, but it's a small section. This is the safety. You can get down here without using quacks, but it's obviously a long chamber, and if I mess up anywhere, I just die. So, small safety. And yes, I did not misspeak. The purple parrot's name is actually Quacks, not Squawks.
Long lost brother.
Yep. It's a little damage boosty there, too. And that's Parachute Panic.
Yes, I did. I said all subs at the end of this event will be added in, and I will be donating them as well.
This is everybody's favorite Web Woods. Where to jump?
Spooter.
Yeah, our required Spooter level. All right, we're gonna. I'm feeling spicy. We're gonna try and full send this level wherever we can, and I then immediately miss. Some would take that as a sign. I will do no such thing.
You're doing your best, and you've been doing fantastic throughout this run.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm super happy. Like like I said, 101 had its little hiccups, but this has been going swimmingly so far. So the webs here have this bad tendency of unfurling themselves instead of waiting for me to tell them what to do. But we're fine. Another damage boost.
Yeah, we did have that one hype 101 moment too, where we got the
jump
the roll
roll.
jump.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Hey, look, Crow's back.
No, he's dead. That's weird.
Yeah, he's dead. He's now Creepy Crow. I do also love the irony of RNG in this game, both being on this fight, or on both the Crow fights. Like, Cleaver has like a tiny bit of RNG, but it doesn't really impact the fight. Here, the barrel spawns, obviously, like if I got it, you know, right under him, that's obviously a little faster. If I get it on the other little stand, it's slow, but there we go.
Am I crazy, or does Dixie Kong not have a tail?
I don't think she does.
Huh.
Again, that Dixie swap is... We'll use Dixie first later, and her little jam is shorter. But first, we get my personal least favorite level. There's actually some really cool tech you can do to kind of skip the majority of this level, but it kind of came out after I stopped running this game, like, seriously, and it's very finicky. So we're just gonna enjoy this lovely ice music and crash out over how bad On Guard is in the game. So somehow, despite these games all being developed within 3 years of each other, On Guard functions differently in all three. On Guard's hitbox, there you have it. On Guard's hitbox in this game is atrocious. That was whatever. That's just because I shortcutted up the corridor, but he can easily get damaged in the middle of his lunge, and it's very frustrating. In one, he's pretty... Wow, I hate this guy. We're fine though. In 3, you'll see he's practically invincible. Like, he's absolutely cracked in 3. But in this game, very, very painful to use. But yeah, so I want Dixie in front for the way I approach this level. There's some other strats that use Diddy in front.
Hi, Cassia.
This is Windy Well. There's... I really don't even have to explain the gimmick here. It's pretty self-apparent. We're just vibing our way up this chamber here.
I feel like making a platformer game like really good is very difficult, because you have to include levels that do like a little weird gimmick, and it's like maybe 1 or 2 levels that does it, and then that level is done, and you never see that gimmick ever again.
Yep.
And that hurts me in terms of like wanting to develop, like, because I would like to develop a platformer, but like seeing how I would have to make a gimmick that is essentially a throwaway for maybe 1 or 3 levels, it's like, oh,
right.
Yeah, and you had to do this to make the game interesting. I understand. I just don't think I could do it.
Yeah, it's tough because, I mean, it's got to be a challenging amount of work to get this right without breaking other things.
Yeah, without breaking your main core mechanics, yeah.
Oh, hey, it's that auto scroller I was talking about, the 5-minute long one. Guess what? I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, good.
I don't want to do it.
I don't feel like doing it either.
Yeah, make me do it.
I'm glad we
That's
have
right.
the same.
We're gonna mess up the wrong warp. Look at him zoom though. That's pretty neat.
Oh no, you made
The
her
frustrating thing
cry.
I know. The frustrating thing about failing this wrong warp is then you have to leave, go to a different level because you need the DK barrel in order for the trick to work in that level. All right. So that happened because I did not get Diddy turned around when performing the trick, but that's fine. Here, look, I'll just get my life back right here. There you go.
Not that we
I
need
think that's
it,
my
but,
first death. Not bad for a first death. Oh, man. That sucks. If all else fails, normally I don't have that big of a trouble with that trick, but if all else fails, there's another strat to skip slightly less of the level. Okay, now I'm a little confused. I think the only thing that frustrates me about doing this wrong is that I literally have to do this and leave and come back.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
They patch it mid-run.
Yeah.
Knowing Miyamoto, probably.
Yeah. Because reminder, Miyamoto hates fun.
Okay, now... Maybe I just have to do my backup. Normally, that's not the part that trips me up. Changing it up, going to this level.
Good time for donations.
Yeah, get those donations in. I'm stalling,
Nah.
even though we're a little behind.
Nah,
on
it's
the
okay.
schedule.
We're only a couple of minutes. That's fine. It would be a little bit more concerning if we were like an hour behind.
There it is. Oh, I messed it up a different way. So what should happen there?
Oh my God, Rambi got crushed.
Rambi got squashed. What should happen there is I'm supposed to stall a little bit. I'm not supposed to go to the left right away to give that guy a little bit more time to get moving before he aggroes me. And then that puts his blades under the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And when he, I mean, you'll see it when I get it, but when the blades come up is when Rambi's coming out of the barrel. So you get this cool little, like, bust out of the barrel and get hit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And that triggers the wrong warp here. There we go.
Miyamoto has never been the same after giving birth to Bowser Jr. Yeah, there's some weird continuity with that. So, there was an interview where Miyamoto was asked, who is Mario and Luigi's parents? And he pointed. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. The interview was that it was questioning about like random Mario continuity stuff. And they asked who is Bowser Jr.'s real mother, and Miyamoto jokingly pointed to himself, which causes a lot of issues because here's the thing. Just right before that interview, the showcase of the Nintendo World happened, and Mario and Luigi showed up. Miyamoto's quote says, "Okay, Mario and Luigi, Daddy's busy and needs to go do things."
Wait a minute.
which messes up
pride.
a lot of stuff now. Because if Mario and Luigi are related to Miyamoto, and Miyamoto had Bowser Jr. as the mother, that means that Mario and Luigi are related to Bowser Jr., which means that Mario and Luigi's father is Bowser. Which makes no sense. It could be worse, to be fair. It could be a lot worse. I need bleach. I'm sorry. So that's what Bowser's Inside Story was about. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just take it that way.
All right, this is the final wrong warp. It is the most technically confusing of them, so hopefully it doesn't get it.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why it could be worse is that Bowser is trying to kidnap Peach. But the weird thing is in Mario Odyssey, Bowser and Peach were trying to get Peach to date them. So it's a little weird that Bowser is trying to get...
Look, I'm sure, there's definitely movies out there where dad and son are competing for the same girl, right? Like that's
it's still a little weird, though.
Still weird, yeah.
Because then the girl that you're into now becomes your stepmom, which is like, what the fuck is going on? But here's the weird thing. Bowser lied to Bowser Jr. a while ago about how Peach is his mother.
His mom, yeah.
Right. So, like, what is going on? Yes. And that's where it gets even worse, is that if that were the case, Bowser is... my understanding is that Bowser's dead in Luigi's Mansion, like, era. Because Bowser never shows up in Luigi's Mansion ever again after the first game. So Mario has committed patricide. Which... oh god, Mario lore makes no sense. And it gets worse with Donkey Kong Bonanza now, because now we don't even know who the Donkey Kong from the arcade games is anymore.
Yeah, that was like the one part I was like, if this is the Pauline we know, then it goes against the idea that like Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong.
He can't be, because in the last area, what the hell? In the last area,
hey, it's DK.
In the last area, there's a fossil, and it's the original Donkey Kong, which is
that's so messed
very
up.
disturbing. Hey, you get to listen to
After
this
all
song
the
again.
fuss with the Zelda timeline, they were like, we just give up.
Yeah, we just give up. Yeah.
Camera minute to get through these dudes without activating them. Otherwise, you're in for an unfortunate time. Oh, hi there, birdie. We're gonna try and skip the race that's supposed to happen here. Yep, there we go. All right, so there's another barrel I could take to kind of blast me up this, but we're actually not going to take it. For a fun reason we'll talk about at the end of the level.
That is true, yeah.
So, when determining whether or not you kind of hit the bonus song at the end, like if you hit the top of the target, it takes your max height at a certain point. And so if I had taken that barrel, I would have been too high and I couldn't land directly on the target. I would have had to land on the ground first.
Mm-hmm.
But because I didn't do that and I kept my profile relatively low, well, I kept it too low and I just missed anyways, I can just land on the target without triggering the like beatboxing session. And here we are, DKC 2K rule.
Oh my goodness. Also, Cosmodon, you say that this affects the Donkey Kong lore, but we don't ever talk about how this affects the FNAF lore.
That's so true. I had to tell you, obviously, I got really excited when I saw K. Rool and Bonanza, but when he pulled out the blunderbuss, I was like, oh my god, this is the best day of my life. They're literally just keeping so true to who he is.
He also had the jetpack, too, from the third game.
Yeah, the jetpack, and my friend pointed out a cute detail that they retconned the jetpack to look like the robot boss in DKC3. I'll show you when we get there. I miscounted. All right, there we go.
How does this affect the Smash lore? Don't worry about it.
Oh, fun little tidbit about this game. So I'm playing on a Japanese cart. You look in the background, there is a SNES controller that has the Super Famicom button layout. It has the colored buttons. If you play the US version, it has the like purplish buttons of that controller instead.
Neat little detail. Oh my god, the sprite of Donkey Kong.
Watch this. Whoop. My Diddy's blue.
Blue Diddy Kong.
Blue Diddy. You typically do not do that when you're going for PvE because it actually slows K. Rool down. Like, he doesn't move right away. But, you know, we're having a fun time here. So, Blue Diddy.
mini glitch expedition.
Yeah. And normally the blue's supposed to wear off, but because I did it while team throwing, he's just blue now.
That's my ultimate gift, my ultimate power. You're blue now.
You're blue, dabu dee dabu die.
Oh, I was referencing what's his name? I forgot his name. Papyrus in Undertale. My ability is blue now. My ability is blue. That's my special attack. Don't say Blundertail. Get uppercutted, idiot.
Just knock him all the way down his island.
Oh.
Yeah, things aren't going too well for him.
He'll be
for
fine.
funsies, we'll take a look at the trophy screen.
Mario, Luigi, and Bowser Jr. as triplets. Mario and Jr. fight over Peach. Imagine your siblings going against you to get your dad in a relationship, and then Ridley and the Grim Reaper murder your brothers. Oh, that's so confusing. Also, poor Cranky Kong.
Do you notice that they're selling Winky from DKC1 back there for $5?
They are.
Rest in peace, Winky.
Who are they selling for $2?
I always thought it was the arcade cabinet, but maybe it's that donkey up there.
Maybe it's a poster of Donkey Kong.
There we go. Yeah, we didn't do so hot this run, but we did better than Sonic and Earthworm Jim, I guess.
God, what is that Mario sprite? Oh my god, it's terrifying.
I know, right?
Hi, doggy.
All right, time to swap. One more swap.
Hi, Warden.
More fiddling with the SNES. DKC3 works out. There we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the only other tidbit of Donkey Kong Country that I know, or Donkey Kong Country 2, is that if you get a game over, Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong are put into a furnace.
Yeah, they're putting to something. It's really cute. If you game over in this game, you get put in a crib in timeout.
Nice name. Ah!
Ah!
It is not the Super Mario RPG sprite. Super Mario RPG was made a little bit later.
It looked a little bit like it, but if you watch it enough, it definitely is not.
Yeah.
He's a little like flatter, like more circular. His head's a little more circular.
Mm-hmm.
Spherical. All right, so kind of same ground rules as DKC2. The first 2 worlds have warps in every level. Unfortunately, there's no real wrong warping in this game, so
bummer.
We just kind of vibe. Yeah, this is definitely more like the execution heavy, like movement based game of the 3. Not quite as much trickery to be had. Play Fighters Mario, yeah. Yeah, we got Blue Diddy. See if I can do the water bounce. It's a fun little trick with Kitty.
Sorry about that, chat. My hair got caught in between my headphones, and that was not comfortable at all.
Oh no!
It pulled my hair, and not in the greatest way. So I just tied my hair back.
I don't know if you can do Purple Diddy the same way, and I'm too scared to find out, because if you get hit with the purple, normally it reverses your left and
Why does Kiddy Kong look so gormless?
He's just a little guy. He's a little baby.
I hate it.
So the good news about all the warps being in World 1 and 2 is I find these levels the least interesting if you're doing like warpless. So just get past it. This is Belcha. Fun fact, I forget if this is English only, but if you throw the beetle in Belcha's mouth on the same frame that Belcha lands, his mouth will actually go flying off in a glitch. And I forget if it's a soft lock or if it's just like kind of one of those weird things where it like delays like fading out, but it definitely has some very unintended behavior.
It has unintended behavior, yeah.
Kind of goofy to watch the mouth just fly off.
Don't let Digibody hear the kitty slander.
Yeah, one of my viewers named Djibouti is Kiddy Kong #1 fan.
Oh no.
He was very excited to hear about the Kitty Only World 7. Oh, hi, Danny.
Yeah, Danny says Kiddy Kong deserves better. I don't know about that, but you know what? For charity, why not?
He's still more useful than Donkey Kong.
Yeah, no, I can argue that one too.
Because DKC1 doesn't have a team throw mechanic, so Donkey literally just doesn't do anything except for maybe find me a warp barrel.
Kiddy Kong
I like Kiddy
fans.
Kong. Do I like Kiddy Kong more than like Diddy? No.
No.
Oh, I love the little guy. I love the little goop. He does defy physics. That's true. Oop.
Do you know what else is more useful than Donkey Kong? Donating to St. Jude's.
Donating to St. Jude's. That's right. No, not that. There we go.
What a segue.
They did miss out on a Kiddy Kong reference by having a kitty transformation in Bonanza. That is a missed opportunity.
Yeah. They could have made a transformation where you shrunk.
Irrational Soup, that does remind me of the fun Kiddy Kong fact, is that in Japanese he's called Dinky Kong. All right, so this is why I like Kiddy Kong, is this boss fight. Normally, if you watch casual playthroughs of Dixie is the unequivocal way to go here. But Kitty is actually much faster in this fight because you can just set yourself up on this branch, fall off, and throw into the spider instead of waiting for him to do all of his... And the fight's already over.
We are just flying through this game.
Say now we slow down because we're out of warps, but
oh, bummer.
The levels get more fun here. Yeah, look at that! It blew somebody's mind with how good Kitty can be. Yeah, the DKC3 boss theme is this soundtrack. I don't think it's I will never say it's as good as 2's or most of 1's, but it's really good in its own right. People just don't like it as much because it's not David Wise.
You like the Tiny Kong redesign? That's insane.
Oh?
That is a take I've never heard.
That is true. I do not think I've ever heard anybody argue that before.
She's not tiny anymore. Despite being younger than Dixie Kong.
Yeah, and the fact that she's related to Dixie Kong, but Dixie apparently does not get the same
treatment whatsoever. Yeah.
Oh.
Dixie can be a short queen. Fair enough.
That's true. Yeah. That was close.
It's funny. I see this level and I think of the furnace area in the movie Robots.
I can see it.
Yeah, a little bit. True. Shout outs to Robin Williams.
Do ourselves a little damage boosty here on this set. Wait a second. Then we need a little finagling.
Oh my goodness.
Get through that. I know it's a little scary.
Yeah, no, you really cut close there.
We just passed by Boomer's hut. Had to go say hi to my grandparents, I guess.
Oh yeah, I forgot there is a Granny Kong.
Yeah, Wrinkly Kong. This is her last living appearance.
Rest in peace. God bless her soul.
Rest in peace, Wrinkly. Becomes our hint ghost in DK64.
Yeah, I remember. I forgot that she dies.
There's actually oh, nice skip of the bone or the halfway there. That was great. There's actually a decent amount of lore in this game. There's this whole war that takes place called the Crimean War.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I know, right? The bear here is a war veteran. There's bears in almost every world.
Huh.
All right, well that was silly. That was a life choice I made. I only get a bonus fun, I guess.
Oh, we're playing a bonus.
Things were going too smoothly. Welcome to bonus game.
Well, at least we got to showcase it off.
You can use a cheat code to make the bonuses Christmas themed in this game.
Why? Did this game come out?
It came out around the holidays.
Yeah, I guess. Makes sense.
Yeah, these were the November releases for Nintendo from like 94 to 96.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's literally like they're all like November 21st of 94, 22nd of 92 or 95 or whatever. Literally almost the exact year apart. I like won the jackpot with the birthday lottery because my birthday is on the 19th of November, so that's like the week that usually the big releases come out for the holidays.
I hate when you like turn because like Kiddy Kong has like one frame where he's facing forward and it looks wrong.
Yeah.
I hate it
It's
so
funny
much.
you mention that. We're about to get rid of Kiddy Kong for a similar reason. So he has that delay, right? He has that kind of frame delay. And that actually comes into play in other ways. Namely, when you're loading into barrels, if he's not like right on top of you, there's like various frame delay in how long it takes you to get shot out of the barrel. So I did not mean to pick up Kiddy Kong in the last auto scroller. And I'm in fact, as soon as I find the bee I'm looking for, I'm going to take him out. Because the next level is...
Don't say it like that.
Nope. See ya, buddy.
Oh!
Yeah, so the next level has a ton of barrels that shoot you, and it's actually incredibly slow to have Kitty with you for all of that. So we send him back to Funky Kong's for a little bit.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Funky's got juice and crackers. He's great. Kitty going to the farm. What's up, PQ?
I've seen people question
these
here
barrels-
before a couple times. I didn't know that they were just shortened for PQ. Understood.
I don't know if most people do that. I've done that for a while when they show up in my streams.
Oh, okay. Kiddy Kong can join Wrinkly Kong.
Oh no.
Oh.
Wait. Nope. Oopsies. He's back. He got his juice. Snack time's over. Did not mean to grab him there. My bad. But you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You just have to. It's just this slower. What the heck just happened there? Slower wait for the barrels to load up and turn because you're waiting for him.
You're
to get
waiting
in
for him to get in. Yeah. Which is interesting because Donkey Kong Country 1 doesn't have this issue. And
yeah.
Also, nor does 2, now that I remember.
I don't know how it doesn't. There's not really. Well, I guess there are a few levels like that in 2, but normally they have a bunch of barrels back to back, so like it would happen once.
Yeah,
and then they would basically be considered the same item.
You guys like low gravity?
I was say, if you can't tell, the gimmick here is that it's low gravity. There's actually some fun tech to this level, not when you're Dixie. That I meant to roll off of that. If I roll off of this like this, instead of just fall off, you can actually get a jump out of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Here we actually fall off though, because then you can just more smoothly navigate between the bees. Not get the midpoint. I'll be fine. All right, we're Quacks again.
Lovely.
Yep, he can't shoot like Squawks can. So what we're gonna do is, there's a lot of bees, but what we can do is we can actually, if I position myself right, which I haven't done yet. There we go. Position myself and just kind of fly through them. Ta-da! This one's a little trickier. I'm gonna take a moment to line myself up better. Yeah, there we go. And that skips a good chunk of the level. Wait that out. That kind of messed up my cycles by waiting.
Pardon me. Sorry, I'll leave. Chat, please.
This is the robot I'm talking about. If you look at the jetpack in Bonanza, it looks like this.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a cute little nod.
Yeah, like a mini nod detail.
So this is one of the English to Japanese changes. In the English version of this game, you can actually speed up this boss by doing what's called an infinite team throw. If I pair up my two Kongs here, you can actually kind of just infinitely throw them in the air if you're high enough. You bounce off of them and then just keep tossing Dixie in the air over and over and over. That does not exist in the Japanese version. And you might think, well, wouldn't that make things slower? There's another skip that only exists in the Japanese version, weirdly enough, that makes up that time and more. I will say another thing about this game versus the other two and why I think it's a little overrated is I feel like the bosses, mostly, are more engaging, at least, than what you see, especially in 1, but I also would say in 2 as well. Okay, that should be that for chaos. Yeah, the waterfall boss. That's why I had to correct myself and say most. The next boss is something. That was World 3, Mechanos. Definitely World 3 and not World 4. And if anybody tells you that Mechanos is World 4, they're wrong.
Do you normally do it like for World 4 and you do the other section first?
So it's kind of a meme in the community because this world is technically considered World 3. I think if you look at the player's guides. And it makes sense because this world is honestly kind of easier from the level design perspective than Mechanos is. But one, Mechanos is closer to your hub, and all the speedrun categories do Mechanos third.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's gonna be a hit. Yep, I swam a little too high. That's fine. No biggie.
Actually, it's not fine. It's actually a really biggie.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And I should feel bad for what I've done.
Our sins. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
that's
you
fair.
did to Kitty Kong.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, okay. Then it's not fine. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Yeah, restart the run.
Restart?
No, don't. We don't have the time. Someone said, yeah, it's World 3.5, actually.
3.5? You're right. That makes so much sense. Dude, I love the waterfall music in this game. It's so peaceful.
The reverb on the
yeah.
That's really good. Ooh, that was close. Oh.
So I actually don't have much to worry about there. If I let go of the Y button and I just re-roll up there, it's like there's no threat to me.
Oh, really?
B. Yeah. Yeah, we do a little bit of damage boosting in this level to just kind of not wait, basically, because otherwise I'd have to go up, then go down, wait a few cycles for it to line up. So we said, forget that. We're about to do it again, actually. Wink. Miss. There we go. Do a cute little throw. This is the tough part of the level. Oh, I did it. Nice. Got under that bee without taking damage, which means I can take damage on this bee instead of wait. And that lines up perfectly because the next level, if you have both Kongs, lags really hard.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, because you have that fish permanently on the bottom of the screen there.
Uh-huh.
So once like multiple enemies start appearing on screen with it, then it gets a little chonky.
Right.
Hi, doggy.
This is one of my favorite levels. Just you just fly through it.
Hi, Iris. There's a scary looking piranha on the bottom floor.
I know, right?
It kind of reminds me of Big Bertha from Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, it does kind of play that role. Streamer, you're flying. You're not flying. You're climbing along a rope. Look, it's a figure of speech.
What kind of piranha has jaws like that? I think one of the prehistoric ones.
Hi, doggy.
Also, we have a $50 donation from Anonymous that was put towards art supplies. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Hi, doggy.
Also, hi,
So in
Voodoo.
this level, you normally would change into Ellie the elephant here, which again, going back to Bonanza, that is where the elephant group comes from, is Ellie. But she's kind of slow, so we say no. So gonna do a little more damage boosting. That just lets us skip over. You know, I always forget that I'm supposed to go over the coin, not these dudes. All right, there we go. So again, we have another situation where, not in the immediate future, but we do want, we don't want Kitty for an upcoming level. And so we actually just play the next level without him. I may... that was silly.
Also, hi, Voodoo.
That was a silly start. Hey, look, it's our fish friend.
Fish friend.
Look, he's not red right now. He's not mad at me.
Oh, good.
Where did he go? Oh, now he's getting a little mad.
Oh, now he's a little angry.
Yeah, so the gimmick here, if you're unfamiliar with this game, is the level's called Fish Food Frenzy. And the idea is you're supposed to feed him to keep him from getting mad and eating you.
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a safety to grab that one, since that fish was not too far out of the way.
Oh, he changes color periodically. I see.
Yep, and lets you know how hungry he's getting.
Steamed clams. I thought we were having steamed clams. No, I meant steamed hams. Uh-oh. That's
Hey,
that's
how
not
did that
good.
break the barrel, jerk? Oh well.
Apparently Fugitech decided to die.
Oh, rest in peace, me.
Oh, there we go. It's fixed. But now your Fugi is different. Interesting.
Did it just pick? It might have just picked a random one. Is it my cursed-looking one?
It's not a cursed one. It kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my Xenoblade one.
Oh, okay. The Xenoblade one. Excuse me. Sorry.
It's a little. If you've ever played Xenoblade 3, it's like the little character icons in the menu.
Oh, the menu icon. You're right.
Yeah. So this isn't the nightmare fuel that we.
Oh, this is hose water. Cool.
Yeah. My wall slug.
Ugh.
Of
course, I mentioned hose water, and everyone starts spamming the emote. Good to know. Thank you for doing the exclamation mark donate. Thank you for reminding me to mention something like that.
All right.
You brought that onto yourself. That is true. How does he perfectly flip a hammer over and over and over again like that? I'll never know.
He's talented monkey. He can fix things. He can fly. He can surf. He
was part of the war.
Weapons.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, he was part of the war.
He can make guns in Donkey Kong 64. I don't know why. Don't worry about it.
That's what he did during the war.
Yeah. Although he doesn't want to do that anymore. That's why he doesn't want to do adventuring. And then they threw that lore out the window when it came to Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Because new funky mode.
It's a funky new mode.
Or a war criminal, depending on who you ask. Yeah.
This level's pretty smooth. It's one of my favorites, but it is mostly just kind of quick climbing.
Yeah, it's very fast movement.
Just kind of. And that sets us up nicely for 2 levels from now, because the next level's an auto scroller. But we want Kitty in front for the next level. After this one.
Makes sense.
We're going on a toboggan ride.
Oh, goody.
Cool running style. Little known fact that toboggans can actually go uphill too. Who knew?
Something doesn't sound right about that. The physics is not physicsing. I would know. I took AP physics when I was in high school. Something about that doesn't make sense. If there is one thing that my community knows, is that I tend to take a lot of gameplay related stuff a little too seriously. So something like that, I'll just be like, how does this work? Please explain.
Why are you doing this? You're ruining my immersion.
Yeah, no, my immersion gets actively ruined by video games a lot of the time. Oh, someone in the chat has been spelling out the words that you collect.
Yeah. So this one is actually one of my favorite levels in the speedrun. It's a good level in general, but it's really cool in speedrun because you do a lot of tech to skip over big chunks since it's a vertical level. You just toss
because an object in motion stays in motion even uphill. Yeah, if we remove, like things like velocity, acceleration, inertia, friction. Yeah, just remove all of those things, and yeah, no, you would absolutely be going there. If we only count for the fact that it is generating speed and continues to generate speed, then yes, all those things would be completely removed and you don't have to worry about it. But no. Clean. Excellent.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good one. All right, it is time for our regularly scheduled spider level. This time in a factory.
Spider-Man.
And one of the things about doing the trilogy is you're like, well, this is just 3 Donkey Kong Country games. All 3 games actually play slightly differently than the others, which makes it a little frustrating sometimes. For example, these instant platforms I'm making in DKC 2, you do that by pressing L and R at the same time. L and R at the same time. In DKC 3, that will not work. You have to press R slightly after L.
It's very weird.
Yeah, you would think these would be pretty similar engines, given that you know, they came out within 3 years of each other, but 'tis not the case. I came in with Kitty, so I'm now Kitty Kong right now. Dixie's in the back.
We have a $50 donation from Tom Z that says, "For the kids." I'm assuming that meant to say "for," but you typoed. And they leave a little heart emoji. They put that towards new toys for kids, 1 day of meals for the patient, and no more chemo party. Thank you so much.
That's right.
I'm on mobile, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tom Z. I had to call you out. I thought it would be funny. Also, chat, if you want, you can pretend that you're holding the NES Zapper and trying to shoot the spider on the screen.
So I want to be Dixie only in the next level for the kind of the reasons I mentioned before. Like the next level has a lot of lag with both Kongs. I'm trying to keep track of who's in front.
All right.
Because unlike DKC2, it does keep track of what Kong is. Oh, I didn't take damage. Oh, whatever.
Hit yourself with the. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you can't do that.
There's no other enemies. Yeah, the barrel won't hurt me.
Now I'm scared to donate. What if Aki makes fun of me? I make fun of everybody, including myself. Mostly myself.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and explain the upcoming trick on the next boss because I'm gonna be taking my headset off. So the next boss is Bleak. It is a target game style boss. And you can actually skip Bleak, but it requires a frame-perfect pause, which if you've ever held a SNES controller, not the best button for that. And there's no visual cue. The only thing I have to work with is the audio of the losing your life jingle. So it just helps me focus to listen through my TV.
No worries.
Instead of my headset. So you can say mean things about me if you want.
I'm not gonna say mean things about you. What the heck? I just met you.
Know. I would never know though.
I can't do that. I would have to know you for a while before I would be even comfortable doing that. Oh my god.
That's fair. No, I'm just teasing. But yeah, I will have my headset off. Just easier for me to hear.
Yeah, clearly. Did you hear that Supreme doesn't do their taxes? Whoa.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, bye-bye. And of course, he starts in the unhittable. Oh no, I got him. He wasn't in the unhittable corner. You'll know I get it if it fades out to black when I pause.
Hi, Frosted Fricks. We are doing wonderful, Frosted Fricks.
Ooh, this is brutal.
Yes, Frosted Fricks, we've been doing challenges and speedruns for the first week of September. For St. Jude's Children's Hospital Cancer Research, we are raising money through our SPD campaign, which I've been running for 3 years now. Every September, I run a charity event where we do speedruns, we do challenges, we do all kinds of unique things. to raise money for St. Jude's. We have had a lifetime total donated of $25,000, and today we have currently raised $10,000. And we still have 3 more days left. So definitely let's raise some more.
Oh my god.
It seems like Supreme is struggling a little bit with this trick.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, so that unfortunately was slower than just fighting the boss normally. I think up to 7 tries. 7 tries is like you break even, and I think that was 8. So only a little slower than fighting the boss normally.
Right.
But yeah, frame perfect pause with oldie and audio cue. And that's why I don't run this game too much anymore.
No, that's totally fair.
You get 5 worlds into this game and you're like, oh, okay. There goes my run. Hey, look, we're Quacks again. That's cool. This is a fun little level just because you can do a little bit of... The bee's hitbox is not as large as you would think, and so you can actually sneak through the sides of the walls at points, and it kind of just skips over having to do the mechanic of the level where you pick up the barrel, take out the bees. So like right here, for example, clip through the wall there a little bit, and again.
This is clearly why you run A Link to the Past 100%, right?
I don't think I've touched Hundo in a decade. Because of that exact reason of chest and digging minigames, man.
No, digging minigame and chest minigame is not fun.
Nothing I love more than...
I specifically stopped running Ocarina of Time 100% because of Dampe.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
yep.
No, Dampe really hurts and not fun.
Like, I love those runs for like just kind of like doing them for fun little like, you know, for even like just for like charity marathons, but
oh yeah, no, for charity events I would do it.
Trying to grind it out and having to rely on something that's 100% out of your control.
Yeah.
Just painful.
I could tell you a sad story about Ocarina of Time 100%. So this is my, I think, 6th or 7th attempt as I've been learning. And I had gotten it to the point where I was capable of like doing a full run without any like random resets. I got to Dampe, and this was a run where I was 25 minutes ahead. I had a Dampe split, and when I split, it was negative 36 minutes.
Oh.
It was...
Oh.
I sat there for an hour trying to get Dampe.
You're a stronger soldier than I would have just, I would just had to walk off.
I looked at the timer and I said, I'm already in this deep. I might as well just go ahead and finish it.
Do it.
Yeah. This is before all of the. This is like before the SRM and all that other like glitches came out. So this is around the time where 100% Ocarina of Time was still about, I think, 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember because I would watch ZFG, and ZFG would lose runs to Dampe.
Just painful. Cause I was gonna bring up Andy's. One of my oldest friends used to do a lot of A Link to the Past 100% for a while, and he had a run where he got like 0 blue balls on Aghanim. He got the first try chess game. He got the first try dig game, and then in Ice Palace you do a little bit of a glitch to skip over things, but it requires you to push a block onto a switch in a certain way, and he was accidentally holding like down and right, so it pushed the block the wrong way and just blew up the entire run.
That sucks. I think the hardest run, the hardest run I've ever done is Luigi's Mansion Low Percent,
Oh.
where you cannot afford to collect any money, like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of areas where money just randomly appears. I collected one big pearl, and I had to reset a run right after I had just gotten all the booze. So yeah. Van Gore, big pearl landed right on top of me. There was nothing I could do.
That's so rude.
Yep.
No, it's our designated on guard level.
I think I was like mere seconds from actually throwing my TV out the window.
You know what?
I was so angry.
Valid.
Yeah.
But yeah, unlike DKC2 on guard, this on guard is practically invincible. The only thing that can damage him while he's lunging is if those urchin enemies, if their shell is fully closed when you run into them. Which, ironically enough, if you just try to sail straight down the corridor, that will happen. Mm-hmm. Instead, what I normally do, but fail to do there, is I actually let go of the D-pad. I kind of like press on, press off, press on, press off. And it just that little bit of hesitation gets them out of the state where their shell is fully closed. Because it's not closed for long, right? If you're just watching them.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kiddy Kong is in front. Oh no, Dixie. Oh, that's actually perfect. That worked out nicely. I want to be Dixie for the next level. The start of it, anyways. We're gonna try and do a fun little skippy skip here at the start of the next level. So this level's kind of like Animal Antics in DKC2, where you play as all the animal buddies. Oh, just barely missed it. But if you do a little setup there, you can actually skip over using squawks. And it's not like a massive time saver. It's a couple of seconds, but it's fun to it's just always fun to do things the way you're not supposed to.
Mm-hmm. We have a $60 donation from Frosted Fricks that says, always appreciate the work you do, Bean. Keep being amazing and hit that goal. Thank you so much for your donation. They put it towards, oh, they didn't do a reward. Oh, well. It happens. Reminder that all donations go directly to St. Jude's Children's Hospital to Cancer Research. Everything goes right through it. So, we are putting a big fat doo-doo on cancer, as we should.
That's right. We're gonna try and use our fun little water bounce tech here.
Thank you, Frosted.
Oh, nice.
That puts us only at $2,000 away from our third extended goal.
Ooh, that's right.
Which is 12,500. Yeah, we had to extend the goal twice now. We reached 5,000 on our second day, and then we reached 1,000 yesterday. 10,000 yesterday.
This is a trick called a 2-1 jump, or as I like to call it, apparently grabbing the rope. Oh my god, please. There it is. So by pressing, basically what I do there is I roll my thumb between the B and A button, and it essentially stores a second jump. So as long as I time it right and I press jump right after teaming up, then I'll get that big kind of leap into the air. Getting it first try saves about 10 seconds. We probably saved like 4 or 5 there, so still fun. It's fun to show that one off. All right. We have Barbos.
I hate how red the area is.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was blood.
I just kind of give off that vibe. A little bit of RNG there. If they where those things spawn is a little bit of RNG, and it can speed this up. And I'm trying to do a little.
I'm gonna be real. The boss looks like Captain N's mother brain.
Oh, that's weird. Oh yeah, you know what? I definitely see that.
Shamish. Oh god, it looks terrible. Also, unfortunate death, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I was trying to be a little cutesy and slide in between the shells so those homing missiles would just run into him right away. It's not a big deal. Now, my favorite part about this phase is you're supposed to like dodge all these needles, but if you hide up in this corner, you can't do anything. There we go.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm Dixie going into World 7. This is what we paid for. There should be a Kong barrel right away. We'll swap to Kitty and just go from there. Because I can't just despawn barrels, right? And I can't just set myself to be Kitty. I think the ground rules here are whatever's closer. If I'm right next to a barrel and I take a hit, just grab the barrel, no harm, no foul. If I'm far away, then I just need to either restart from start or the midpoint. These levels aren't that long. Yeah, there he is. So
I would just if you do happen to get hit as Kitty Kong, I would just finish the level and then just switch to Kitty Kong when you can, because we are a little low on time.
Yeah, no worries. Boink. But yeah, we remove the safety of Dixie. Pretty much all of these levels are meant to be as Dixie. They're much faster as Dixie. And so this is our fun little challenge for charity. With Kitty's massive hitbox. Oh my god.
I'm surprised you got through that without taking any damage.
I know.
See, now we're including speedrunning and challenges. Isn't that cool,
Yeah.
Chad?
Look at us go.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I thought of something. Because you run these games quite often, you could do like retro achievements. Which
yeah, I thought about doing retro achievements. I've done each of these games. Jesus, come on, barrels. These are RNG. I've done each of these games damageless before.
Oh God. That would be
this
very
game
impressive.
actually got damageless on my second attempt, which blew my mind.
I think that is one of the retro achievements, is to beat the game damageless. Yeah, one of the harder challenges that I am routing currently, because I plan on doing Majora's Mask all retro achievements. One of them is to finish the entire game from start to finish in the three-day cycle.
Oh wow!
And by doing it in the 3-day cycle, I mean starting it from boot, like as in like new save.
So you usually have to do glitches for that, right? To escape clock down?
You might have to do a glitch for that, yes. Yeah, you skip the first cycle by using a mask unintended in one of the mini games, because the mini game room lets you use the C buttons for whatever reason. And then the only unfortunate part is that the Deku mask gets completely removed. So you would have to do another glitch to get your Deku mask back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So those first two levels were the warm up, were the appetizer. This is the next two levels are the main core. Ooh, he busted my barrel. That was rude. No, that was intentional. This is Lightning Lookout. This is a very infamous level.
Cover your eyes, chat, every time it hits the lightning. Oh, it doesn't flash as bad. Never mind. I thought it was gonna flash like horribly.
It's not that bad.
It was probably around the time where they
learned their
realized, oh,
lesson.
epilepsy's a thing. My bad.
Well, that's fine.
That's all right.
That's a tight jump. We're not too far out for. Oh, that's
Ooh.
so mean. So this is the thing about doing this as kitty only. This is like the level I had in mind as like the challenge, because if you move through this level the exact same way every time, you can actually make use of barrels and damage boosts to kind of control where the lightning is. But when I'm only playing as kitty, I don't kind of get that benefit. So I'm basically flying blind on what the lightning's gonna do.
I just know that in this level, if you're in the water and you get zapped, anywhere
Yeah, they
in the
kept
water.
it real to life, amazingly enough.
I was just thinking of a run I would love to see on SPD sometime. Is Symphony of the Night. I think that would be.
Oh, dude, that game is so good. And hello? Did you see that?
Where did you get zapped from?
It went through the bees and got me.
Fair and
Yeah, Sultan
balanced.
is an amazing speed game.
Oh, okay. So good to know if you ever do damage lists for any of these games, it's only for the bosses.
Oh, that's easy enough. I learned in practice that Kitty does not make that roll into both of those beetles. There we go.
Yeah, Dragon Blitz would be a great person to run Symphony. of the
Dragon
Night.
Blitz is really cool.
Yeah.
And this is the other great challenge level for this. So, at first glance, this level doesn't look that bad, but these coin dozers have they're very frustrating because you have to land directly on top of their shields. If you land kind of like up right, up left, you will usually either clip through it or they will still just bounce you right off, and usually to your death. We actually used to do something called like DK Festival, and we would have like races and challenges and stuff like that. And one like challenges was how fast can you do this level without or with just Kitty.
Oh God. Kaz also mentions that, however, there are collecting all Kong across the games for all retro achievements. That sounds not fun.
All right, we are down to our final level before the final boss. Of course, it's our reverse controls. So I am currently holding left. It's great.
A lot of these levels seem like, how can we annoy the player the most?
Yeah. I think the thing, because people, I was talking about earlier, like people always talk about like the gimmicks in DKC3, and I really do not think they're that bad. It's just most of them are concentrated in the final world.
Yeah. Right is left and
You're
left
like
is
ready
right.
to be
Yeah.
done.
It's like Earthbound's Moonside. Yes is no and no means yes. Oh, that's unfortunate. That
Yeah,
is
normally
okay.
you actually get on guard here, but since we're Kitty only, Kitty doesn't actually fit into where on guard is without taking damage. So whatever, we're just
That's fine.
rocking. Or
not.
Or I forgot that fish was there.
If you would like to, you can just go get on guard and just finish this.
I'm already way past him, so
Oh,
it's
okay, never mind.
not big of a deal. Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. Now I know. I know the order of the fish.
Someone said that they hate the Donkey Kong Country 2 gimmicks more than this one.
That's fine. I can't believe I let him get me twice. That's probably the worst corridor to not have on guard for. The rest of it's pretty predictable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got very close to that fish there.
All planned. All part of the plan. I might have been a little safer if I was Kitty there, but...
Oh, I just realized that the joke about the fish, they're clownfish.
Yep, they are clownfish.
I didn't get that until now. I was like, aren't they wearing like a mask?
All right. Oh, we did that. No, the only Donkey Kong game that has that is Tropical. So we're gonna do a fun little thing here. Normally the barrel on the next attack spawns opposite of you, but it seems to register while his head is falling off. So if you do that team throw over him at the right time, then the barrel will spawn on the same side as you.
Makes sense.
We did it. We won. Wow.
Or did we?
Wait, who's this man behind the curtain? The speaking of continuity, apparently, if you're to believe the lore of this text or of this cutscene, K. Rool is married.
Yeah,
because
sure.
he talks about how those were made from his wife's best pots and pans.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was gonna
How did
happen.
that not knock him? It landed right on his head.
Oh. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's fine. If I had picked that up and tried to throw, I would have not made it. I hate this guy. Alright. As you might imagine, Dixie is normally the person of use here. There it is. That one hit, but the other one? Okay. No, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry
fine.
about it. It's, it's a video
Everything's
game.
fine. Fair and balanced game. All right.
Yeah, fair and balanced video game.
And now we introduce electricity. Because it was he needed to challenge us somewhere. Boink, boink. Doot, doot. Nope, come on. Doot. When I say doot, you jump. There you go. A few more hits.
Oh, and now it's moving. Oh, lovely.
Yep. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Oh,
That's
well.
okay.
We made it far. Now we can actually go kind of fast. Well, on the last cycle we can go fast. Now we just broop. Alright, one more phase. And now it's just periodic. There we go. And time.
2 hours, 46 minutes, and 9 seconds.
You know, for doing 101 and Bleak Skip going the way it did, that's not bad.
Bombite said, well done, and the first thing I thought about it was Donkey Kong 64's well done!
Well done! Yeah.
Well, feel free to give any shout outs or anything else you'd like to add or whatever.
Well, guess shout outs to, I saw a lot of my community members in here. Shout out for coming along, hanging out. Hopefully you follow Aki and watch a lot of the other runs coming up here. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and hopefully it was a fun time. And of course, you can find me at twitch.tv/Supreme. We do a lot of monkey games, challenges, fun stuff, and enjoy some Zelda 2. That's going to be a pretty...
Yeah, Zelda 2 is going to come up right after this as well. I'm very excited to see that run because it's always nice to get to talk to Ice Blue. But thank you also for joining in on this and, putting together this last minute, but also just wanting to do Donkey Kong Country 1 through 3 with us and helping us raise money for SPD.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the waiting room for just a second, and we're going to set up Zelda 2. All right. BRB.